It's 2025 and you still haven't figured out how to use ChatGPT as a video editor or a content creator, while other editors have been able to use it for delegating their boring editing tasks and focusing on what actually matters, which is their results in their business. In this video, I'll show you the exact ways which I, as a content agency owner and also a video editor myself, use this AI chat to save time on things like scripting, ideation, also save money on useless subscriptions which can just be replaced with ChatGPT, and also increase my delivery times for clients so I can just get paid more. So I hope this video can be helpful for you in that regard, and let's get into it. Okay, starting off with probably my favorite way of using ChatGPT in video creation, it will be creating assets. If previously I used to use asset platforms like Vecteezy or Envato Elements, now I can just do it in ChatGPT. So if I need something like vector graphics for the video, as for example the ones you saw in the intro, stock images that I can use in the videos, or icons, I can just do it on ChatGPT now. Instead of browsing these platforms for, let's say, a video editor icon, which most usually doesn't give me the right result right away, and I just have to source through all of these until I can find the right one, I can just simply prompt ChatGPT to make me one. The prompt that I will use is generate me a PNG image of a vector icon representing a video editor, make it modern, minimalistic, and sleek in design, and also include a person in the generation. So let's see. So it took like 10 seconds to create this icon. While I think it looks good, I would like to remove the scissors and just keep the person and the video icon. So I can just click on the image like I did right now, and I will type in the prompt, remove the scissors from the icon. And here we have the result. I think it looks great. And one last request that I will give ChatGPT is just change the color to white. You can also do this in a video editing software. I'll just drag it into Premiere Pro and that's it. We can edit this how we want to, and it's really that simple. You can also use it in generating these different photos, which you would use the asset platforms for. I will create a different style icon now by typing in create a 3D icon in a bold modern style, showcasing a video icon in the background and 3D text below it, which says AI video editing. So let's see what it can do. And this is the result that it gave us. I would still prompt it here to change the text to a single line and make it white, and also remove the background, but I won't be using this icon, so it's fine. Using assets like this, which ChatGPT can generate you unlimited amounts if you have the $20 subscription, is way easier and also cheaper than subscribing to one of these asset platforms. I wouldn't say ChatGPT or any other AI is better at making B-roll footage, so maybe you would still continue using these asset platforms for video, but assets like these, which are icons and images, can easily be replaced with ChatGPT. Now, the next use case which I'll show you, which I also used in the intro, is for color grading. So this footage you can see right here of the intro is decent, but the white balance is off. So this will really be a test to see how good ChatGPT is at color grading. What I do if I want ChatGPT to help me with color grading and color correction, I will just export a frame in Premiere Pro of this scene. I will click this right here. What I'll do is just upload a still right here and ask ChatGPT, generate me an image of how you would color correct this cinematically in a warm tone matching the sunset, and it's a still grabbed from the video. So this is the result that it gave us, but I think it's too harsh and we should make it a little bit less intense. I will just say make it less intense. It's for a YouTube video. Okay, we got the result. It made me look a bit interesting, but I like the color grade. And now what I'll do is just re-upload the same photo I did at the start and ask it, give me the exact LOT file which will make this footage provided look like the example you've generated. I will use this in Premiere Pro. And here we have the file provided to us, so I'll just download it. I'll make a new adjustment layer in Premiere Pro and drag it on top of my current footage, and let's see what it did for us. Here on the adjustment layer, I'll just go to Creative, Look, and Browse. And I will add this LUT right here. And here we go. It's not the same exact color grade as in the generation, since I thought it looked way better, but I think this is a good start. I will now just drag in this photo which it generated for us. I'll make sure that it's full screen right here, and I will toggle this comparison view. So we have a good look at what is different in the original footage from the color grade that we're trying to achieve. Depending on how skilled you are, you can go in here and adjust it yourself to the point where you get the result that you're actually aiming for. But if you're just starting off, I would just take a screenshot of these two comparison views right here. I'll put it back into ChatGPT and say, give me the step-by-step instructions for matching the color grade on the left to the one on the right. So now it will give you all the steps and instructions. I personally don't do this myself. I would just go into Premiere and try to achieve the same result, but you can definitely use these steps that you have been provided. Also, to back this method up, the entire intro was color graded by ChatGPT. I only asked it to provide me instructions and a lot for it, so you can judge the result yourself. Now, the use case number 3, which is quite simple and it's really nothing too difficult, I still like to use it myself, is whenever I have a video from a client in Premiere Pro of, let's say, their podcast or their interview or documentary, I go into Premiere Pro, transcribe the whole entire video right here in the text panel, and then go here to the 3 dots and export the entire transcript as a text file. I just upload a text transcript like I have right here with a recent video that I did with Ajay, where we interviewed WAP's founder Cameron, and I just ask it to give me the best short form pieces that I could extract from the video. You can also use this for things like timestamping for your YouTube videos. So you can just paste in the text in the description and you instantly have timestamps for the entire video and any other use case that you can find. Here we had a bunch of different short forms extracted from the transcript, which I can just use this timestamp to go to it, extract it, send it off to an editor or edit it myself. I find this very useful in my day-to-day work. Of course, always make sure to manually check these if they're actually good. Sometimes it can make mistakes and bring out complete trash, but in like 80% or 90% of the cases, it's actually good short form pieces. And now for the last use case that I will mention in this video, which is scripting and ideation. I don't want you to get this perception that ChatGPT can just spit out fire scripts for you that you can just read off and use. What you will most likely have to do for this to be useful is upload your own ideas that you come up with, and also upload scripts which you have written out yourself, just so the ChatGPT can really learn your style and kind of replicate it. One way I like to use it is write out a simple base for the script. So I would script out the whole entire intro, I would write out the bullet points, and yeah, just write anything that I think is useful and feed it into ChatGPT and have it come up with a revised and better script. It's probably way better for ideation. So let's say right here, I have my own YouTube channel, which I will just take a screenshot of and upload right here. And now I will ask it to come up with 5 new ideas for my YouTube channel. This is definitely useful, but I think the previous use cases which I mentioned are way more practical and can be used in your everyday workflow. What you don't see in this chat, it has already learned a lot of stuff about me, which I have fed it, since ChatGPT remembers all of my conversations I've had with it, so it can do a better job with coming up with ideas. So you will definitely have to use it for some time for this to actually be useful and effective. Alright boys, I hope you enjoyed the video, so feel free to smash the like button and subscribe if you did. Also, if you would like to check out my community, where we teach other editors and creators how to build brands for themselves or their clients and work with clients and build an income from content, then definitely check out the first link in the description. In there we have a bunch of lessons about content creation and the money making part of it. So if you want to be part of that, then check the first link in the description, but other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.